Myself Sabyasachi Ghosh from Department of Fitter, Government I.T.I. Welcome everyone. Today I will discuss about electron beam welding or EBW. In electron beam welding, the source of heat for melting the joint is a focused beam of high velocity electrons. Electron beam impinging on workpiece and releases necessary heat by converting its kinetic energy into the heat. In the schematic diagram which you can see into our screen shows a setup of electron beam welding. Here the cathode within the electron gun is a source of stream of electrons. Electrons are accelerated towards the anode due to large potential difference of order 30 kV to 175 kV. Higher the potential difference, higher will be the acceleration. The current is generally kept low. Depending on the acceleration voltage, speed of electron particles may be up to 50,000 to 2 lakh km per second. Depth of penetration of weld depends upon the acceleration voltage. Electron beam is focused by electromagnetic lens so that energy would be get released in a small area, like the sunlight, which is concentrated at a point by a magnifying glass. When this high velocity electron beam strikes the workpiece, all the kinematic energy converted into heat, which melt the workpiece or supply heat for welding. As the beam traverses along the length of workpiece, the welding also be continued in this direction. Electron beam welding can also be possible in open atmosphere. But in such cases, electron would collide with air molecules, so electron will be scattered, which decrease the penetration and increase the width of the welding, which also decreases its power to penetrate. Depth of penetration increases when the vacuum increases, as it decreases the scattering of electron and produce a neat and clean weld with less width and higher penetration. It also free from any contamination, as air or oxygen is not present in vacuum state, which can contaminate the welding. So it is desired that electron beam welding is carried in vacuum state. Though vacuum electron welding is more convenient than non-vacuum welding, but the cost of maintaining a vacuum is very difficult, and also the maintenance of such kind of machine is very difficult. Therefore, non-vacuum welding process has been discovered for general use, particularly in automobile industries. Nowadays, computer numerical control based electron beam machines are also developed to make the process automatic. Now we look into its advantage. Electron beam welding has several advantages which may not be found in other welding processes, like penetration capability of electron beam is very high. The depth and width ratio is also very high. The depth of penetration and the width of weld can easily be controlled by changing the acceleration voltage, beam current and beam focus by adjusting the position of the lenses. Higher welding speed can be achieved by electron beam welding, that is 125 to 200 mm per second or 7.5 to 12 meter per minute. Filler metal does not required in electron beam welding. Flux is also not required for this type of welding. Apart from this, heat affected zone is minimum, means it is not distributed over a larger area, which increases the penetration, as well as the distortion of welding is eliminated. In electron beam welding, we achieved a neat and clean weld. Now we look into the disadvantage of electron beam welding. The equipment cost for electron beam welding is very high. Also, The size of vacuum chamber restricts the size of workpiece that is being welded by electron beam welding process. So this was a short description on electron beam welding. Hope you can understand it clearly. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.